This autumn, as per decidedly we moves at Daelim 2015. After that replaces Bespi Aroma, here are Steezer 125 S2 replacements. Plural therefore, for this model is available in flat floor version and a version with central tunnel. For Steezer S model we are going to test and try today. S2 ends a distinguished career of over 10 years, during which he was improved over the developments, while remaining financially affordable. Steezer up to now, which in this version is the S, play more sport with a central pier and a more aggressive line, and comes to renew the supply of Daelim complement the Aroma, replacing the Bespi on the retro niche. This scooter comes to play in the field of Peugeot City Star, but also Honda PCX and its challengers Max Yamaha/MVK Osito. The Daelim has also something else in common with these Japanese, its engine. Indeed, the Korean brand has opted for a new Block 125 liquid-cooled with integral heatsink side of the engine block. A gain in compactness and simplicity because it removes all hoses between the engine and the radiator located far forward. Well, the S2 is happening because even in air-cooled, but this technology seems abandoned because of the constraints linked to Euro 4, particularly in terms of noise. The cylinder liquid packaging significantly reducing noise emissions, which is very noticeable on this Steezer. Silence. Engine liquid. It boasts 13 horsepower at 8,500 rev/min, but also a couple that only the weight of this stylish scooter penalizes a little. It is true that it is luxury on board with his GT equipment. Smart key which is kept in the pocket and unlocks switch, steering, gasoline and saddle flap with an independent button. A system that had been discovered on the S3 Steezer. It comes a little competitive. The instrumentation is simple and essential with clock, odometer, fuel gauge segments and engine temperature needle. The outdoor equipment. Windshield, saddle electric opening, safety helmet for jet and screen with lighting and 12-volt. A second 12-volt socket is also in storage before which lockable. This allows them to recharge his laptop. The handlebars, cut contact, and warning, hood, 2 crutches easy to set up and a passenger backrest with a generous, extended door packages, and retractable footrests. It is very comprehensive and worthy of a GT, ranking its Steezer atop the GT urban category. Pocket and unlocks the switch as soon as it is also one appreciates the smart key that we keep in within 1 meter. We can therefore turn the switch, release management, start up, open the hatch petrol or press the push to open the trunk under the seat. Super convenient to the point that we are not spending more. A real sports. Daelim wanted to propose a scooter also displays excellent handling characteristics. We therefore retained wheels in 14-inch front and back, just to the road Steezer good. We must recognize that stability is required from the first laps made riding this Daelim. As much it hurts a little agility in town, both on road is an incredible stability and rigor. You can go free, it really holds well for placing it precisely and maintains its trajectory. As for performance, we took 120 km/h-meter, or 108 reals. We should gain a little after 1000 kilometers, but we would have liked a little more, as the behavior is healthy. LED lights. In urban areas, the Daelim is doing well with a short turning radius that allows him to never get stuck. You just get used to the high-pitched weight makes the low-speed sensitive steering. Small habit to get into. The accelerations are correct, with efficient times. It is very linear and this gum a little sensation. If the golden colors of our test model attracts attention, this color will not be available in France, only black and gray being retained. To seduce, the Steezer has pretty LED lights highlighting blocks front and rear, and a welcoming seat with driver and passenger backrests. However, it must step over a little pontoon high, as the seat elsewhere. Well, with my 75 meter, I do have both feet flat on the floor. The saddle Steezer flat floor is however lower than 15 mm, with a saddle thinner as the trunk contains only one headphone, battery migrated central pontoon under the seat. Also exit the passenger backrest, but its price is also more attractive, €180 less. Good gauge comfort drive. The driving position is excellent. Well-positioned handlebars, leaving the floor leisure 2 positions for the feet and knees apron away. It is space on board. The position is quite dominant with instrumentation and placed a low handlebar. The windshield is not very large and especially its height was just at the bust, protection suffers. This is the only point where the Steezer S moves away a little from the GT concept. Side fortunately comfort saddle perfectly hold and amortizes that suspensions are struggling to do. It is true that there is nothing extraordinary, with a telescopic fork and 2 adjustable shock absorbers. However, braking side Daelim remains faithful to the coupling. An efficacy and potency treat the Steezer with 2 discs 220mm pinched by dual piston calipers. Moreover, we prefer to use only the left lever in common use, the right just used extra. Consistent and sober. Certainly, the engine lacks a bit of vitality because it must take its 154 kg dry matter, but sober, it is necessary first with 3.2 liters in heavy use. Its 9.6-liter tank thus provides 300 kilometers of autonomy, enough for everyday use. Filling is left of the front apron, as there is no radiator there. This is more convenient than in the central pontoon. However, it delivers a little when refueling.